Today, we'll be reviewing a show called Aftershock XL. This was a suggestion from Jack. We have both listened separately. We have not discussed it with each other beforehand. Let's get into it. This is a show hosted by Steve Grillo, the 7-year intern. And on this episode, he had Stuttering John, Fred the Elephant Boy, rest in peace, and Mike Gange. And the special occasion for this show is that Stuttering John's book had just come out. I think this is 2018, right?
Okay.
When this episode happened? I think so. Something like that. So I want to start off. Andy brought some video clips. I'm jealous. Normally I'm the guy with the video clips.
Well, hey, I'm just realizing now this is a different show.
Oh, you brought a different episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll
good.
still be fun to have video
that'll
clips
be great,
of it.
I got a ton of clips for mine. So
Terrific.
I thought there's going to be a lot of overlap anyway.
Good. Yeah, we won't have the same clips.
That's actually really funny. I'm like, there's a video version of this? You're like, yeah, I found it right on YouTube. That's really funny. All right. Well, then, let me start off because it starts off, I played in the teaser the past episode, that right at the very beginning, Grillo introduces Stuttering John. John's like, whoa, you got fat. And Grillo's like, yeah, I know you've been waiting to say that
Right.
as soon as the show started. So apparently John predicted that he was going to get fat many years ago.
And I said to him, I remember once I go, don't worry, Steve. At 28:30, your metabolism's going to slow down.
Wait, what's going to slow down, producer Chris? Did you?
I think it's a metal band.
Let's
Metabolism.
listen to that again.
Your metabolism's
Your metabolisms.
your metabolism's
I got their first album autographed, by the way. It's pretty sweet. And then right after that, they talk about how obviously you have Stuttering John. How did he get his nickname? From stuttering. And Fred the Elephant Boy. So it's like, wow, everyone here has a speech impediment.
This is like the speech impediment. The only one that doesn't have a speech impediment here is Gange.
The only one who doesn't have a what? John?
Speech impediment.
Oh, wait, a what?
Speech impediment.
Speech impediment? Is that what you meant to say on there?
I might as well pile on this, too, because in my clip 4, it's another great example of John not being able to say words.
Wait, we're doing. We both have Star Wars shirts on. Isn't that gay? Yeah, that's the gayest thing that's never been planned.
Here, let me ungay it. These are my Canis infused popsicles.
Hold on, I shut the door. Hold on.
Hold on. He didn't get either of those words correct. Let's go back to that again. I want to see him showing off his canvas foozed.
These are my Canis infused
Canis?
popsicles.
Infused.
Hold on, I shut the door. Hold on.
I love the professionalism of this show.
Yeah, the production value is through the roof.
I like how he's just like, this. I was wearing matching Star Wars shirts. It's the gayest thing since monkeypox. Let me ungay it by slowly eating a popsicle in front of you.
I got a banana laying around here somewhere. Hold on a second. Let me get right on that. Now, one of the things that John likes to do is repeat the same joke everywhere he goes all the time.
Constantly.
We've documented this quite a bit.
Yep.
And the first thing they all start talking about is this amazing prank phone call to President Trump that John pulled off. And this is his joke that I've heard this over 25 times, but it won't stop him.
I was trying to sound senatorial, but I sounded more janitorial.
I try not to repeat myself.
Yeah.
Like there are times when I think I'm talking to a whole different audience than the regular audience. I might reuse a joke or something, but I would feel bad using the same joke over and over and over again, knowing that there's people like me out there going, oh, just rolling their eyes like,
Yeah.
we know that one, John. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of that, in my clip 5, this is him. This is a totally different show where he calls Grillo fat again. Every time.
I know we'll pull it up. When I looked at the picture, it was just that look of defeat in my eyes of like, you were just pounding on me for something, and I was just like,
How do you know it was me and not Howard?
I know it was you. I know it was you.
Well, I'll tell you this, Steve. That was about 150 pounds ago for you.
Oh yeah. You love to do that, but still, you're not the picture of health.
Oh, Steve, compared to you, I'm freaking short.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I would definitely disagree with that. I'm looking at both of them right now.
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Yeah, you look like you're actively dying.
Right.
Yeah.
he forgot to borrow a light bulb from Juan. The lights are so dim in his apartment. You can't tell how fucking gray he is.
DeMar Hamlin was in better shape after he got hit by T. Higgins. There's no way that John's sitting here going, yeah, but I'm still doing well.
Yeah.
He looks, and by the way, I don't normally play voicemails early in the show, but Gary from San Diego called in with some updates. And I'm going to play this just because John's sitting in his shitty apartment right here doing this interview with Grillo. What's going on with that shitty apartment of his? He's been trying to sell for months and months.
This just in.
Hey, Carl, Gary from San Diego. Well, just checked John's Zillow. His house is off the market for about a month,
Yep.
but he relisted it.
Oh.
His original listing price, like 8 or 9 months ago, was $424. He's lowered the price to $399.
Wait a second. I think it originally listed at $450, and then they brought it down to $424, if I'm not mistaken, because he already reduced the price once.
I do remember.
And now it's $399.
Yeah.
He's come down $50,000 on this, if I'm not mistaken.
He'll be lucky if he gets $325. But anyway, he keeps trying to sell it.
He sure does.
Of course, I guess he has to keep it clean. That's pretty hard for somebody with a obsessive compulsive disorder.
It's true.
At least that's what he says.
The sloppy kind.
Anyway, good luck to John.
Yeah, good
He's
luck.
back in the real estate game again, listing the house. There'll probably be a lot of people looking at that house.
I would imagine.
Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Talk to you soon.
I already saw people in Dabblers Anonymous who live in the LA area going, oh, I'm definitely scheduling an open house. I definitely want to check this place
I
out.
got to find out what it smells like.
Oh, totally.
Please report back.
Yes.
Observe and report, people.
Before we get away from how in what great shape John is,
Oh, right,
clip
yes.
6. This is how he makes Grillo look bad.
Yeah, I know, but I actually lift weights and exercise. And I hike.
I hike. Oh, okay.
I wish he would take one.
I know. That's not a brag.
No.
It's a great flex. I went hiking.
Yeah. And the balls on this guy to say that he's in better shape
It's
than
insane.
anyone.
It's insane.
It's insane. He's in the shape of what comes out of my dog's asshole. That's the shape you're in.
I mean, it is all shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is, well, I'm just going to play this right now because I think Gary called right back again. I like it when, like, usually Gary comes as like a reporter. He's telling us the facts, what he's seeing on the street. Sometimes he editorializes a little bit.
Hey, Carl, Gary again from San Diego. I just wanted to remind you that John's townhouse condo is an apartment conversion. It used to be an apartment building, and then they converted it. It's really a piece of shit in the middle of Canoga Park. Overlooks the parking lot, and across the street, you got a beautiful view of the Home Depot. It's a real shithole. And it looks like he hasn't painted anything. The carpets are worn, and the pictures on the wall are crooked. It's a real pig pen. And I'm sure it needs double fumigation just so the realtor can get somebody to walk in there and take a look. Anyway, that's the update.
All right. Anything else, Gary? Okay, I guess that's it.
Double fumigation. Double secret probation.
I love
Fumigation.
I love this explaining, they converted it, it was an apartment, but it's a real piece of shit.
Do you want to get a good look at it? I got a clip where we can see what great
God.
shape
Oh,
it's
yeah.
in.
Oh,
Clip
please.
15, this is John making a beer run.
Yeah, real quick, so we can wind it up because I don't want to keep you because I know, you had so many other things going on.
Sounds sarcastic.
I'm chilling. Do me a favor. Just put it on full screen with you so I can grab some more beers.
All right, we can pause it right now. We're being recorded, so we're good.
But are we live?
I don't know. No? Are we live?
See, John wants it to be
Okay.
just
All right, so
him
take
on
a
the
5-minute
screen,
break.
so you
Right.
can't see his
I don't need a
apartment.
5-minute break. Well, I need 20 seconds. I'm just going to go grab beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's peer into the life of John Melendez, a.k.a. Stuttering John. That's a different place. That's not the same place I was at.
His fucking degrees on the wall behind him there.
Yeah. Clown college.
Yeah. And they're not even straight. It's just this mess on the wall.
I like that Grillo's going, Oh, it's weird. He invited me over when he had that mansion, and now I haven't seen this place before. It's again, no one's ever been in this place before except for maintenance men.
Even his kitchen is a green screen. I'm just gonna get a beer. When I say a beer,
that's not the
I
same
mean 2
apartment that I
beers.
was at, John, was it?
No, it doesn't matter. I just thought that, instead of pausing, if he just went on full screen with you, then you could keep talking.
No, I'm just kind of surprised that you got up and you could see your apartment and there wasn't like filth everywhere.
No, I know. Well,
Because it's not pointing down. That's the only reason why you couldn't see filth everywhere.
Yeah, the ceiling is the cleanest part.
That was
Right.
that was a great call at Grillo, though.
By the way, that ceiling used to be white. Now it's off-white.
Yeah,
Stink lines. It could be an issue in these places.
Grillo really knows how to tee John up, though. That's one of the only good things about this episode.
I agree. So, on the episode that I listened to, that was your assignment. So you have all these guys. Fred the Elephant Boy is a whack packer. You got Mike Gange, who worked for the show for a very long time. Grillo worked there. Stuttering John worked there. What was it like working at the Howard Stern show?
As Tammy Pescatelli, the great comic, has said when Artie and I were fucking battling it out on Artie's podcast, she said she's like, it was like watching two people from Auschwitz, or like who survived Auschwitz and now they have like severe PTSD.
Yeah,
and they're just like, because that's what it was like. Gange, I don't know.
I agree.
I mean, working on the Stern show.
No hyperbole here. It was like surviving the Holocaust working on that show. I mean, I think that's pretty much a one-to-one comparison,
Right.
if you ask. Now, one of the things that made working there horrible, from John's perspective, is Don Buchwald. Don Buchwald, of course, was Howard's agent.
Right.
Yeah, and so John's promoting his book. He talked a lot of shit about Don in his book. Yeah,
Got a chapter on
Yeah,
it.
he's revved up to talk shit about
Don
people.
the douchebag Buchwald.
I used to fantasize about, and this is really horrible to say, I used to fantasize about getting a room in the hotel across the street from Buchwald's office with a fucking rifle and fucking taking that motherfucker out. Because I really...
possibly ever thought up.
Yeah.
So you're going to rent a hotel room. Hopefully you're using a credit card from Chad Zumach because you don't want to put that in your name. And you're going to try to take a low percentage shot from across the street into another room.
Didn't he tell this story already?
Yeah, of course.
So this is just another play out of the playbook.
Andy, this is where I'm at right now. I sit down and listen to Stuttering John on a show from 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm like, I've obviously heard this before.
Right.
But I haven't.
Yeah.
But John just repeats the same shit over and over again. It's insane. That's a ridiculous
I know. I never
fact.
should have brought up that they were two different shows. It's the exact same shit over and over
I
again.
could have pulled it off, man.
No one would know the difference. Let's talk about how pathetic Grillo is real quick.
Do you understand that I worked there for 7 years and did not get a fucking paycheck? Do you know how illegal that is? You know how I could have sued the fuck out of him?
That's kind of on you, retard.
Yeah.
You worked at a place for 7 years and never thought to say, like, hey, could I start getting paid to be here at some point? They're like, no.
Yeah.
If you want to keep coming, we'll give you shit to do, but no, you're not an employee here.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. So what was he doing for money then? Just living at home?
Well, they talk about how at a certain point, John had to sublet his apartment to them. Do you remember that whole story when he was talking about that? Because they talk about this on the show, too.
Yeah.
And this is John getting caught in a lie about it, which is great.
He literally gave us no time to leave.
Well, no,
all we wanted was more time.
They gave me no notice. They said if see, you guys don't understand. They said, and by the way, my rent was $400. I charged you $450.
No. We were paying $600.
No, you doubled the rent on us.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You did. That's a blatant lie.
No, we were paying
That's a
we were
blatant
paying
lie.
Hold on. I tried to lie.
or $650.
Yeah.
So he was making $200.
Yeah, I was making $200. I was paying $450.
Right. For off of kids who were making $9,000 a year.
Not even making $9,000 a year.
I know.
The fucking scumbag.
Shad's like, I would never do that. How dare you? Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's actually exactly how that happened. Fuck.
My clip 17.
Both of you guys are here, damn it.
Clip 17, this is them remembering the state of that apartment once they started subletting
I have a
it.
clip about that too.
No. Let's talk about why you nailed your dirty underwear to the 65th Street apartment so Gange had to pull it off the wall.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you did. And they had skid marks and everything.
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you did. There was a pile of toenails in the carpet. I was like, thank God I took Mikey Stein's room.
So fucking gross.
You left that apartment in an atrocious, hideous mess.
I just want to say,
That tracks.
for people who aren't watching, John looks so proud of himself.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Gee. Oh yeah, there were shit stains of underwear. Gee. Aren't I a stinker?
Yeah, literally, yes.
So let me just play my clips real quick because remember, different episode, different people on the show, same conversation.
Right.
Oh, dude, it was
The walls were falling apart.
It was like
Everything-
lopsided.
There was-
Yeah.
So-
The cockroaches alone would discuss.
No,
Yeah.
after you left, the cockroaches ceased.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really? The cockroaches found you out like the Pied Piper. You don't say. Okay. And then also about his fucking toenails. What is with this guy and his gross ass toenails?
John added his piece of filth to the apartment to leave for us.
Yeah.
And I was in
I'll
John's
never
old
forget. They were
bedroom.
fucking disgusting.
What was it?
Toenail.
Oh, it was a pile of
His
toenails.
toenail. Every time I walked on the carpet in that room, which again, was probably 30 years old,
Yeah.
I would get stabbed in the foot. I looked down, and it was one of John's toenails.
And you also left a shitty pair. You nailed a shitty pair of drawers to the wall.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I? Gee, I can't remember any of that.
If you're not watching this, Carl actually shuddered when they started talking about the
I'm trying
toenails.
to drink a beer over here. Can we stop talking about John's toenails? Jesus Christ, so fucking gross. By the way, I noticed that John didn't write about this in his book. Maybe we haven't gotten there yet. But the time he nailed his dirty underpants out of the wall.
I think he's saving it.
So that Gange had to fucking deal with
It's
that.
a show business thing that we do.
I have an isolated arty laugh out of John's mouth. No, in John's book, he's the hero in every story. So I doubt he's going to talk about how, oh yeah, I would cut my toenails and just leave them there.
Yeah.
Or even
I remember throwing a shoe at a cockroach the size of a baby's arm.
All right, Andy, what else was going on in the episode you checked out?
In clip 8, this is John getting every last drop out of beer that he finishes within the first 2 minutes of the show, and then they start reminiscing. Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
Nah, they start reminiscing about when they were a lot younger here.
The smirk, the fucking, look at that smirk on your face. You cocky, smug motherfucker.
Yeah, but guess what? See, you're looking at Howard, so Howard's beating you up there.
Yeah, but you're going, look what I created. Look, no, put that picture back up. Look, his hands are folded in his arms, and he's got that smug little smirk on his face. You're going, look what I did. And that's exactly what you're doing, and you know that.
Yeah, you
And he's wearing a fucking tie-dye T-shirt like he just got back from a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah, you're not buying that look for him?
No. I'm dressed like Pigpen because I live in one. He's a regular Bob Queer.
that's why you're the GOAT.
Is everyone going to get that joke on it? All right, cool. Let's move on.
Who are these podcasts?